Good evening, Cancers. Welcome to my channel, Spirit Now Incorporated. It's a pleasure to have you back with me this evening. I apologize for being out of the loop for the last couple of weeks. The first half of November, I was, on top of most of my affairs, and then the last half, it got so busy, and I, was incognito. So I apologize for that happening. However, I am back and I am recording this first half of December 2021 forecast for you on the evening of the 5th of December 2021. And this total new moon solar eclipse that we just had in Sagittarius on the 4th, it fell at 12 degrees in your 6th house, Cancer. And that is the house of balance, your day-to-day work, short distance travel, and it appears as though some of you Cancerians, if not a lot of you, will be changing employment. Some of you are looking to resign and or even retire from your positions in the arenas of your employment. And so for those of you that are able to do so, congratulations for that. Certainly gives an opportunity to make space on the canvas and paint a whole new picture for yourself. And we also are showing in this 6th house, which is also the house of health and well-being, and as far as exercise regimes and diets are concerned, some of you Cancerians are also looking to explore a different exercise routine that will be of benefit to your health and overall well-being, mind, body, and spirit. And as you're doing that, you're also looking, some of you Cancerians, at changing your diet to be in support of this new exercise program that some of you Cancerians will be delving into, again, to elevate the mind, body, and spirit. So this is definitely a healthy new beginning for those of you that are resonating with this forecast thus far. The moon, which is your ruler, Cancer, will help you to achieve these goals, and you're welcoming the beginnings in your new daily habits that you're wishing to lay out before you that will be indeed beneficial. Venus is in your 7th house, and that will be showing some changes perhaps for some of you Cancerians within the home environment and or within your residency and or with family members. It seems to be that you're changing your involvement with certain commitments and or friendships and or connections from the past, and you're welcoming and looking forward to new connections with either friends from the past and or new persons that will eventually become very good friends in your forthcoming offing. So these are some really healthy and positive forward-moving changes that you're looking to make for those Cancerians that are resonating with this forecast. And now I'm going to commence the balance of this first half of December forecast, beginning with the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. Just going to pull 3 cards on your recent, past, current, and forthcoming energies, and then we'll get some details with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. I do hope that all of you Cancerians that are celebrating the holidays are looking forward to doing so, especially those of you that delve into your own celebration of elevating inner spirit and allowing that beautiful ascension and resolution to manifest itself in your day-to-day living environment, as well as in your professional environment. That's really important and also healthy. So, this being said, Cancer, let's take a look and see what's been happening for you. I do hope that you're all doing well, and it's a pleasure to be here with you. Thank you so much for joining me. So, laying out your most recent energies, your current energies, and your forthcoming energies, Cancer. Let's take a look. All right, Cancer, first card out for your most recent past energies. We have Oh, they're sticking together. They don't want to be separated. Here we go. Ooh, first card out in the upright, we have the Elephant Spirit. I do hope you can see the magnificence and the beauty in this very regal oracle card. It is wanting to share the message of learning from the past, which I think a lot of you Cancerians have, and in whichever arena this may resonate for you. You know, elephants are very regal, very strong. Those slow moving are very steady. And this is, I'm feeling this very instinctively, that those of you that are resonating with this are feeling very steady within yourselves and how you wish to progress moving forward with any new beginnings that you're wanting to delve into. As I mentioned, for some of you, it will be with respect to a change of employment. For some of you, if that change has already happened, you definitely have welcomed it. Some of you may be resigning your positions and perhaps maybe just taking a bit of a break before you delve into another arena of employment. And some of you, it appears as though you're retiring from your long-standing positions, and to those of you that are able to do that, congratulations. As I mentioned earlier, it allows, you know, the space to create anew in the arenas of which you desire to do so. So this is really positive and very beautiful to see. That's in your most recent energies, Cancer. In your current energies, we have the Frog Spirit. You're clearing out the clutter, which can certainly happen with you know, a resignation or a retirement, and or even a change of employment and or career. For some of you, you're clearing out the clutter internally and externally. This is beautiful, which I'm feeling very strongly is also in the arena of health, being health related, as the planetary energies were suggesting in the aforementioned, along with the change of employment and or retirement and or career choices. So you're definitely clearing out the clutter, and you know, when you do that, you become lighter, and that allows for just clarity, you know, peace and clarity, and the ability to move forward when you're ready to do so. We also have the numerical spiritual number of the 28, which reduces to a 10, and 10 is indicative, the numerical number of 10 spiritually is indicative of completion. So congratulations, Cancers, to those of you that are resonating thus far with this forecast. This is really beautiful and positive new start. Also very healing. Clearing out the clutter, you know, as I mentioned with respect to health, a lot of you are changing your health habits, you know, perhaps some negative health habits that you've had, you're releasing them, you know, that's clearing out the clutter, and you're ingesting and doing what is necessary to maintain your vehicle, which holds our spiritual vessel, clean and strong and powerful and moving forward. This is really beautiful. Very beautiful. In your forthcoming energies in the upright, once again, Cancers, we have the Canary Spirit, and here you are, you're singing your own song. This is all in support of the changes you're making personally and professionally. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I hope you can see the magnificence of these oracle cards, all highly supported in the arenas that I mentioned astrologically. Bear in mind that this total solar eclipse in Sagittarius that we just had on the 4th of December 2021, these energies play out for the next 6 weeks to 6 months. For each of you, it will be different because of your natal birth chart, but the general symbolic energetic message is the same. And a lot of you Cancerians, according to what I'm picking up here intuitively, you're making really healthy changes in your professional arena as well as in your personal arena. And this is just beautiful as you choose to move forward, releasing the past, and anything negative associated with the past, you're letting it go. You're moving forward, and this is just really beautiful to see. Congratulations, Cancer. What a beautiful start to your forecast for the first half of December 2021. Now I'm going to clarify these energies by pulling from the Rider-Waite Tarot to perhaps be able to provide some details for those of you that are interested and or definitely feeling resonation with this forecast. And let's see what we have for you, Cancers. What can we share with Cancer for their most recent past energies where you've learned from the past? Yeah, I'm feeling very strongly for some of you Cancerians. You've definitely, had a lot of learning, internal learning, certainly being supported from your most inner being, as well as external learnings that are allowing you to make changes that you want to make for yourselves that are healthier for you as you move forward, not only now, but into this new year, which is approximately 3 weeks away. 2022 is upon us. And I know many of us are very thankful for that as we are moving forward. And a lot of the zodiacs, most of the zodiacs are definitely making changes. The theme seems to be very, very relevant for each of us. This being said, we're going to clarify your most recent past energies of the Elephant Spirit, where you're learning from the past. And the card that came up in the upright is the Queen of Cups in the upright. Very nurturing energy, very loving energy, very family-oriented energy, feeling strong and stable, and love for yourself is enormous. Perhaps, this is your energy, Cancer, as indicated by the cup of love, which is water, and you indeed are a water sign, Cancer. So this is you. This is you supporting yourself, looking out into the horizons of your new beginning, providing yourself, a great cup of love, and just truly being supported by that which is instinctively guiding you, which is the Creator and or Universal Council, whichever name you choose to put on it. Beautiful, positive energies in whatever arena this applies to in your life, and certainly, as indicated by the planetary energy, would be indicative and supportive of the changes I mentioned earlier, which a lot of you Cancerians are experiencing within your professional arena and within your foundational arena, within your home environment. So it's beautiful, very positive, and very clear-minded on whatever this is resonating for you individual Cancerians on. To clarify the Queen of Cups, look at that, the star, totally supported, excuse me, by the universe. The star is your galactic council. It's also the oracle energy of Aquarius, and this is just beautiful, with Saturn in Aquarius, that we've been having, that long, heavy-hitting transit for quite some time. It is totally supporting you because you're in line. Those of you that are resonating with this, you have aligned yourself to Universal Council, and this is, I don't know what else to say other than that. This is just magnificent, Cancer. Very positive, very beautiful, learning through love, healing through love, and coming out the star because of it. And you're taking these energies with you into your current energies of continuing to clear out the clutter, which means continuing to let go of that from the past which has been hindering you and or hasn't served you, be it again an old employment scenario, some of you retiring, as I mentioned a couple of times, and some of you changing positions altogether with a new employment opportunity. You are being highly supported in whichever arena this is applicable to, as well as with your foundation and your health. You're going to have very positive movement towards that, as is indicated by these energies. Clarifying the Frog Spirit, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And for some of you Cancerians that are making, I'm feeling this for picking this up for particular Cancerians that are in the throes of changing employment. It could be that some of you are actually willing to take a loss of income, because Pentacles are indicative of income, in order to make a change. And or some of you Cancerians are wanting to make the change of employment because where you're currently at is not supporting you financially. You are being paid very little for the amount of work that you do, and you're definitely wanting to increase this, especially as the new year approaches. And a lot of you Cancerians that are looking to change your employment will definitely do so. So those of you that are resonating with this insofar as health challenges are concerned, you will overcome them. You're just in the throes of going through the motions of healing at this time. If this is, even with respect to a change of diet, and or those of you that have wanted to get into perhaps a healthier exercise regime have been delayed in doing so, but you will be doing so. So again, appears to be some lack of finance with respect to the employment arena for some of you, and for those of you that are being challenged with your health, you're just having some delays right now, but you are in the throes of healing and moving forward because of the surrounding energies all being positive and in the upright, is why I'm feeling instinctively any challenges that you Cancerians may have been having health-wise could be also indicative of being in an unhealthy working environment. And so once you change that, you will certainly feel internally much stronger, and healing will take place a lot easier. And that's again by, walking away from the past, as a lot of you Cancerians are showing to be doing here in your most recent past energies. Some of you may also be delayed in doing so because you are, you're not able to financially make a change right now. But I feel that that's for a very few of you. But even for you Cancerians that are resonating with this portion of the forecast, you will make changes, and those changes will come to you divinely guided, for those of you that choose to be guided by spiritual counsel, for certain, absolutely. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and this is indicative of, pages represent messengers, and so some of you, are receiving a message, and or have received a message recently that, whether it's been a message within yourself from your spiritual counsel, or perhaps for those of you that are looking for other forms of employment, that there's simply a delay right now. And that wouldn't be surprising, considering that we have the holidays coming up here within 3 weeks, and New Year's. Once these next 3 weeks are out, the energies will change, and this tarot card that is currently in the reverse energy will shift. The energies will shift because energies are fluid, they're not linear. So at this time, for some of you, there just may be some delays. Now, with respect to your forthcoming energies of the Canary Spirit, where a lot of you Cancerians are indeed singing your own song, being completely supported by the universe with this lovely cobalt muted blues, and the highlights of the divine light shining around you and supporting you. We also have the numerical number of 12, which reduces to a 3, and 3 in spiritual numerology is simply that. It is spirit. So spirit is definitely guiding a lot of you Cancerians that are choosing your inner compass through the guidance of the universe, of the divine God. Whichever name you choose to label your counsel, you are choosing to be guided by it. And clarifying that energy, we have Absolutely. We have the devil in reverse. Anything that has been negative or toxic or dark in your life, you're letting it go, which is beautiful to see this card in the reverse. You're walking away from any negative energies that have held you back with respect to your personal arena and or professional arena, or both. And ultimately that will help in healing that which is been ailing you internally with respect to your health, because certainly anything that ails us physically starts in the mental first and foremost, which creates stress in the body, and then it just becomes exacerbated because it's a chain reaction. So a lot of you Cancerians are singing your own song, being thankful that you are moving forward, that you've made the decision to do so, and to walk away from anything that's negative that has hindered you from the past. You're letting it go. It's done nothing but, hindered a lot of you Cancerians that are resonating with this, and it has affected your health in a negative fashion, and you've decided no more. So this is really beautiful. This is very positive to see. Absolutely. Clarifying the devil in reverse, we have the moon in the reverse. This is your ruler. The moon is your ruler, and what I'm energetically feeling through the energy of this tarot card is that, again, for those of you that have been challenged financially and or challenged in wanting to sing your own song by making changes in your life, though you are doing so, some of you are not quite clear yet as to what you're moving forward into, but you know that you're moving forward. And that is your compass, is the knowing deep within instinctively that in spite of the fact that you may physically not be able to see exactly where you're moving forward to, you're still going to make the move. And that's beautiful. That's called taking a leap of faith and knowing that the universe has your back. So that's how I'm feeling this very, very strongly for those of you that are resonating with this forecast. If the moon were in the upright, I would say that all is illuminated for you. But at this time, for a lot of you Cancerians that are resonating with this forecast, some of you, perhaps, maybe not a lot of you, but some of you are just not quite sure which way you're moving. You're moving forward, but you're not exactly certain of the terrain. And yet you're feeling strong within yourself because you're being supported by the universe and spiritual counsel. You're choosing, as a result, to walk away from that which has been dark and negative in your life. And even though you still can't see exactly the clarity in front of you that you would desire, you're still taking the leap of faith in doing so. Making those moves forward. Clearing your canvas to paint a new environment in your life, personally and professionally. So this is very positive to see, very beautiful. I want to clarify these energies by pulling one last card from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. And this will be the final overall message for this first half of December 2021 forecast. Very positive spread, Cancer. Even though for some of you there may still be a lack of clarity, instinctively what you'd like to do, and a lot of you are taking that leap of faith and just moving forward in spite of, because you want new beginnings and you want healthier new beginnings in your life for yourself, personally and professionally. And typically both are connected, because when there's change in one arena, there's typically change in another. And if we don't initiate those changes, these types of new moons and full moons that are eclipsed, they eclipse that which is no longer aligned with us out of our life, and that which is to align us with can eclipse a new beginning in. So very strong, powerful energies at play at this time. So one final overall message for Cancer from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck for the first half of December 2021. And the card we pull is solitude. Yes, in the upright, Cancer. Hope you can see that. Beautiful lighthouse. You have the support of your ruler there, the moon, a little bit shadowed by the clouds and the stormy seas in the background. Not surprising considering the overall message of this energy card and the aforementioned spread. But a lot of you are seeking your solitude. You're going within. You are making the internal changes to allow the changes to show in the practical, meaning in the practical realm of your life. And you're doing this very peacefully because you're ready to make the changes. For those of you that are resonating with this, whether it's with respect to a healthier balance in your life with regards to your diet and exercise and or employment, whether it be a change of employment, and or for some of you resigning from your employment and taking a break for a while before you delve into a new arena, perhaps in the new year. And also for those of you that are choosing to retire, you're feeling very peaceful within and knowing that you're ready to make these changes because you want healthier new beginnings in your life. And so I see this applicable to all four of those aforementioned arenas that I've just mentioned. And very, very, very powerful. The numerical number on this energy oracle is the number 13, which reduces to a 4. And some of you Cancerians may even be making changes within the home, within your home foundation. Some of you Cancerians may be wanting to make a move, perhaps do some renovations. This has been coming up for you for a couple of months. I am recalling, although I don't remember all the details, but I seem to have a slight remembrance of your foundations going through some in changes. And the foundation even is the home within yourself, your spiritual home within your internal realm. So it's certainly all being supported here with the rest of your forecast, and it's beautiful. And for those of you that are feeling a little bit like you're on shaky ground because you can't see exactly where you're going, you're still feeling very peaceful in doing so. You're going within yourself in solitude and asking for guidance from the divine. You're going within, and even though you can't see exactly which way you're moving forward, you are moving forward, and you're trusting that the universe will open the doors as you take your leap of faith. Again, whether this is with respect to your home environment, your professional arena, or actually all inclusively, just you're walking away from the past energies that have not been supportive of the peaceful and abundant changes you wish to welcome, not only now but definitely into the new year. So bear in mind that these energies from this solar eclipse can play out for the next 6 weeks to 6 months. So there's a large window there where a lot of change will be happening for all of us zodiacs, and you are certainly not alone in that, Cancer. So I wish you firstly congratulations. This is a beautiful, positive, reinforcing spread. You are peaceful with the changes you want to make. You are thankful being able to do so for those of you that are immediately making those changes, and for those of you that those changes are still forthcoming, you will move through them quietly and serenely, and knowing that the past is no longer, and you don't want the past anyway. You don't want to take any negative energies of the past moving forward into the future, because they haven't served you in the past, they're not going to serve you in the future, and why would you want to take that baggage with you? It's a simple, rather blunt way of putting it, but that's the gist of it. So, this being said, Cancer, thank you again for joining me this evening. Spirit Now Incorporated wishes to wish each of you Cancerians that celebrate a happy Christmas and a very blessed new year. I will see you in the middle of the month for a final December update. And until then, thank you to all of you that like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and it is definitely helping it to grow. I am most and deeply appreciative, and always a pleasure to have you with me. So for now, Cancers, I say good night. Take extra special care, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.